Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to Dear Sybersue. I'm Susan McCord. Today's topic is taking a chance on dating again. Jumping back into the dating pool after an extended amount of time, or maybe after a difficult breakup, is a really hard place to put yourself. You're still dealing with certain things that have caused you pain, and you're not sure what you want to do, if anything. So you take a sabbatical. You decide, I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm just going to do everything else but that. The one thing I hear from many of my clients is that they feel very lonely by not dating again, but they get so stuck in that place that they just can't put themselves out there anymore. A lot of the time it's because of a rejection they've had in the past, or just painful memories that they're holding on to. It could even be something related to your childhood, or maybe something that has been traumatic in your life in another way. And it just pushes you out of the dating arena because you don't feel that you've got that energy to put in there. The trouble with this is it takes away the happiness that you deserve. You're not supposed to bury the feelings of something that's happened to you, but you're not supposed to give them power either. Understanding and dealing with what has transpired in your life is very important because you want to acknowledge it, but you don't want the energy of that bad stuff taking over what could be happiness for you. It's also very important to be vulnerable sometimes, to take a chance. Just because you had one situation or maybe a couple of situations that didn't work, that doesn't define you. That doesn't define you that you're a failure in love. It should push you more the other way because you now know what you're looking for. You know what doesn't work, and so now you have more clarity on what could work for you going forward. I've had male clients tell me that they just can't get past the rejection of a breakup. But that's letting that ex-partner have power over you. You don't want that to happen because if they're meant to be, they should still be there. Okay, so saying all that sounds so simple, doesn't it? How do you get back out there again? How do you get the ball rolling? Well, the first thing I would suggest is that you get out and socialize as much as you can. If a group of friends are going out somewhere and you're used to saying no, start saying yes. Get out and just simply speak to people that are in the vicinity of wherever you are. That socializing right there will start to give you the confidence again that, hey, I had a really good conversation with that person. I can have a good conversation with somebody I'm interested in romantically as well. But the more mingling you do, the more you will feel that confidence coming back. Take some time with your appearance. When you look good, you naturally feel good. It's an old cliche, but it stands true. I do find a lot of people get very, very impatient and they want things to happen so quickly. And when they do go on a dating site, if they're not getting a lot of connections or meeting somebody to go out and have a coffee with, they just want to stop right away. And it shouldn't be an easy situation. You're talking about meeting a life partner here. There should be some work involved. It does get easier when you know what you're looking for, because then you can weed out the people that are coming onto your path that aren't suited for you. And that's a bonus. That is a plus. But you have to be aware of what it is you're looking for and what is important for you to have in a partnership. Here are a few things to consider when you feel it's time to start dating again. Number one, take your time. Don't jump into everything so fast, wanting it all to happen so quickly. People who go in fast usually end up coming out of something just as fast because there's not enough time put in to get to know somebody. Number two, understand that your emotions could be all over the map. It takes a lot to go back out dating when you've been on a hiatus, and you're going to start feeling different things. Your energy could be really up or it could be down because you're saying, okay, I'm not meeting anybody, nobody's getting back to me. What should I do? Should I just stop? Just Feel your emotions. If it starts to take over where you're starting to get really bummed out about it, just take a little breather. There's no rush to jump back into it. Number 3, know what you want. What type of connection are you looking for? What is most important for you to have in a partnership? And what attributes are the most important that would make you feel really good to be with somebody? You need to have clarity on what it is before you go out there, because otherwise you're going to be really confused about what you're doing. Number 4, have some healthy boundaries in place. You've been through some difficult times, so now you know what you don't want. So make sure that you've got those boundaries up to stop anything that's familiar that wasn't good for you that comes back in again. You want to be able to recognize the red flags very quickly here, because that will save so much time for you that you're not repeating bad dating patterns from the past. Number 5, listen to your instincts. Know when to walk away from a situation that isn't serving you well. You usually know on the first date whether there's compatibility, maybe a chance to have a second or third date. So listen to that. If your gut is screaming, no way, listen to it. Don't put yourself into situations that you already know aren't going to work out. Give people a chance, but listen to those spidey senses inside that talk loudly to you, because those are very, very valuable. Please don't ignore those. Some people sabotage their dating chances solely due to fear of rejection. This is such a natural thing. We all are fearful of rejection in our lives. Nobody wants to be turned away or broken up with, and then you're left dealing with the aftermath of the pain. But if you don't give love another shot after you have had some maybe questionable experiences, you're giving power to that person or that situation. There's not one love for everybody in the world. Some people are lucky to have that. The majority of people go through many experiences, and each experience they grow from. They become a better human being. They understand what works for them, what's important to them. So don't look at your past experience, whatever it was, as a detriment to your life. It's actually a stepping stone to a better place. And if you can think that way and feel positive about it, you're going to always have happiness in your life, because you understand that there will be some problems getting there, but it's okay because you're going to learn a few more things along the way. Life is a training ground. Please don't give your past so much power that it messes with your future. Learn that lesson and move on. Understand that you deserve to have love just as much as anyone else does. But if you shut the door on it, it's not going to find its way to you. Embracing new love in your life will definitely have challenges, but don't beat yourself up about that. Let go of the barriers that are controlling your heart. And once you do that, you'll be able to let someone in. Thank you so much for listening to Dear Sybersue today. Please subscribe. Please click like on the video, and I'd love to hear any comments you have. How long did you take a dating sabbatical for? What happened when you went back, and what did you learn? Please leave your comments below. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.